5 meters long and around 750 kilos in weight. As I was saying, I can't see him at the moment, but if you go up the ramps, you can look over the top and view him. But what you can see in front of you is some fish. So a lot of people worry about the safety of these fish and wonder whether or not it's food or what's going on in here. I can confidently tell you that he actually needs those fish around, so he doesn't eat them. And in the wild, they're commonly seen together with large crocodiles and these particular species of fish. These fish are in fact his cleaning service, and they do go into his mouth and clean his teeth. They go between his toes and give him a manicure and a pedicure every now and then. They peel off his dead scales as they grow off his body, and every so often we see them eating poo in here and also eating the algae that grows as well. So these are his everyday cleaning service that commonly are seen in the wild with crocodiles. Now, Australian saltwater crocs are a great conservation story here. They are an animal that is now protected and has been since around the 1920s, 1930s, which means it is illegal to kill a crocodile and to use its body for commercial gain. So we do have crocodile farms that are specifically designed in order to breed crocodiles to a certain size, so we can actually euthanize them and skin them and use that skin to create leather products. Things like really expensive handbags and shoes and belts and things like that. In the past, unfortunately, crocs were hunted to almost extinction because of that leather product that is created. We do also in Australia don't mind eating crocodile as well. If you haven't tried it, I confidently can tell you that it's actually quite tasty, and I do recommend trying it one day. Not easy to cook apparently, but a type of white meat that is actually quite healthy to humans. So another reason that they are farmed is for meat purposes for humans to eat as well. Now, since around the 1920s, 30s, they have been a protected species. Before that, they were hunted in big numbers over a short period of time. And unfortunately, that did mean that their population numbers were on the decline. These days, because we don't hunt them anymore, their population is slowly bouncing back again in the northern coastline, to the point where there are some parts of the northern coast where there's too many of them and they're showing territorial behaviour, or they're coming a little bit too close to human cities and things like that. So you may have heard them being relocated sometimes, which does occur. There is difficulties in relocating crocodiles purely because A, they're very dangerous to people, but also because they are an animal that does like to defend a specific area that they have grown up in, or that they've basically been able to defend for a long period of time. And that can obviously mean that there's fighting in amongst the other crocodiles that might be around the area that they get introduced into. So we have had a few success stories, but also some that don't unfortunately become successful. And a lot of the time too, they end up going back to the same spot that they originally came from as well. So they are very good at figuring out where they're from and staying in that same area. In saying that, up at the northern coastline of Australia, the population number is not completely crazy. So you might see them in the wild, but you may not either when you're travelling in the northern coast. There are places in the Adelaide River where tour boats know where the crocodiles are, and they're able to take you to specific individuals that they've gotten to know as such. And they are usually quite large crocodiles, so apparently it's a pretty amazing tour that you can actually go on to watch them feeding these types of animals. Now, crocs are an animal that is extremely well designed, and so conservation-wise, as long as we don't hunt them in big numbers, they are an animal that will bounce back and survive for future. They estimate that these animals have been around anywhere between 65 and 200 million years. So, and pretty much unchanged that entire time in their features and their biology. They are a creature that is capable of holding their breath for around 2 hours under the water, reducing their heart rate to around 2 or 3 beats per minute in order for them to hold their breath for such a long period of time. They're also capable of moving extremely fast speeds both in the water and on land, believe it or not. They're also really, really good at healing themselves. If they have an argument with another crocodile and they lose a limb or a part of their tail, they're actually capable of shunting the blood away from that area so that it doesn't bleed out. Then they're capable of increasing enzymes and proteins to the area so it heals quicker and it doesn't become infected. So these creatures are extremely well designed, and as long as humans don't affect them over a short period of time, they are an animal that will be around being a top predator for a very, very long period of time. Now, Pinjarra did get given food this morning. At 11 o'clock, he ate a whole chicken. That was a dead chicken, don't worry. It's given to us from a supplier, and our staff members make their way onto a balcony above him. They call his name, he comes down to the deeper area here, sticks his head out of the water and looks up, and the person who's wearing an Australia Day hat, he knows they're the one with the chicken, so he knows that that's who he's got to get the chicken off. Most of the time he misses the chicken as it falls, and it hits him on the nose, and then it bobs around here for a little while. And every now and then he does actually catch it first go, which is pretty amazing to watch. But most of the time, after it bobs off his nose, he turns around really quickly, grabs the food, and then crunches it a few times and swallows it whole. Now that is a whole chicken, a normal average-sized chicken. It still has its feathers and its head and its feet. It looks like a chicken, but that is all he needs on a weekly basis. So every Friday at 11 o'clock, he is offered food. He usually eats around the size of a chicken on that time. Now, we don't give him chicken every single week. We like to change it up a little bit for him. He has eaten buffalo before, parts of buffalo. He's eaten a leg from a kangaroo. He's eaten horse and pork and beef and things like that as well. So every so often we change up his diet just to give him something different within the exhibit. As you can imagine though, and as I'm sure you know, crocodiles are carnivorous creatures. They do not like to eat vegetables in any way, shape or form. A couple of years ago around Halloween, we actually hid some food in a pumpkin that was hollowed out, and we put a little funny face on it. And we put that pumpkin in here. He was actually a bit scared of the pumpkin for a little while. It swam away from it, didn't really know what to do with it. Eventually it did end up opening and crunching it down, and he got to the food inside. But it took him a little while to figure out what exactly the pumpkin was, which is interesting to think about. So if you want to scare a croc in the wild, maybe throw a pumpkin at it, that might help you. Now, unfortunately, crocs are definitely around humans up at the northern coastline. If you do happen to be travelling in the near future, please follow the signs that will tell you whereabouts crocodiles have actually been seen. Unfortunately, we have had tourists eaten and killed by crocodiles purely because they're not abiding by those actual signs. They are capable of holding their breath for 2 hours, as I said. They're also capable of being very still and just watching the routines of animals as well. So if you are camping in an area and you go to the same spot to wash your dishes, that animal will be watching you and will wait for the 5th day before they come back and grab you, I guess you could say. So you might not think there's a croc there, but there is definitely one watching you depending on whereabouts you are. So be very aware. They are up in the northern coast. Please travel safely. Don't get eaten by a crocodile and end up in our news here in Australia. Alright, the next step to your journey is to view our crocodile, which is up these ramps here. Look over the top of him, and I promise you he's really just very lazy. That's all. Once you finish looking at our crocodile, you can go to the opposite side, which is our rainforest environment. At 2:30, the turtles in the biltong will be fed. So I recommend going, waiting around and watching that happening. After that, you can head down the escalators, and that will take you into our seahorse pier and then into our penguins after that. Thank you very much, guys. If anyone has any questions, come and have a chat. That's what I'm here for. Thank you.
Thank you.